If you're an estate agent and you want to grow your agency using the video in 2023, stay tuned to me on this video. I'm going to share with you the two main ways to grow your estate agency using YouTube. So before we get started, I want to share with you basically a couple of ways that we're going to help you grow your agency. Every week we speak to agents who aren't using YouTube, which is missing massive tricks. We've got videos, unlike a lot of social media content where it only stays on the platform scrollable for, I don't know how many weeks, possibly months. With YouTube, we seem to be getting leads 3-4 years after actually recording the video, which is pretty much evergreen. So it's really cool. It's the second biggest search engine. It's owned by Google. And yeah, if you haven't heard of it, then where have you been? So obviously we're all aware of it. And it's the second biggest search engine on the planet. And I want to basically walk you through. There's two ways, essentially. You can either go the free way, which is where most people go. And we do encourage that, to be fair, because it's the organic, it's the sowing the seeds over a longer period of time, with a structure of putting regular content, engaging content. The average view time on YouTube, there's really some good stats that I won't go into here, but the average view time on YouTube versus social media and any other platforms, which is seconds and the scrolling experience. YouTube is where what experts or the gurus call lean in. So in other words, people are going there to research ideas, products, motivation, inspiration, that sort of thing. But the average view time is over 10 minutes. Okay. That's current 2022 to 2023 stats. Obviously, it'd probably be more, probably be less, depending on how good the content is. But across the platform, average about 10 minutes, which is really strong. So in other words, people are there consuming content. The other way is that you can run ads, okay, on the platform. It's owned by Google, so the way you run YouTube ads is through the Google Ads platform, like you do with Instagram and all the other things you do through Facebook Ads Manager. So let me just take you through the experience of YouTube if you haven't already had a look at it. So I've just gone to YouTube, and here you are on my dashboard here. So I've just typed in, because this is the search bar that people use, as they do with Google. But I've just typed in here, how to sell my house in the UK, because I'll get a lot of American and other parts of the world involved. So the first thing that you see are ads. Okay, these are what are called pay-per-click ads. So obviously there's a little banner there from Smooth Sale, and then we've got homebuyersu.co.uk. Below that are organic. So there's a couple of ad positions that you can, essentially grab a bit of that market with. You only pay if someone clicks on the ads. Here are the organic videos. So obviously, in the UK, this chap is very popular, as well as others. Phil Spencer from Move Location. He runs a channel, and he's got a fantastic strategy. He basically drives people from his YouTube channel to his website to opt in for further information, so he gets people to sign up, which is what we recommend you guys do, getting people to sign up for content, tips, helpful guides, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, it's a growing business. So we've got this side here. So, these are all the videos. These are optimized. So, it can take many weeks, months, possibly to appear here. And there's lots of reasons why certain videos are more popular than others. Like the thumbnail, for instance, got a high graphic there on Jamie York on video there. We've got Move IQ again, Phil Spencer's, how to sell your house. Obviously, there's lots and lots of videos. Like there's 500 minutes every hour, or 500 hours every minute uploaded to YouTube. So there's lots and lots of content going up all the time. And if you've got a channel that sticks, then you're in for life, to be fair. You'll be, providing you give good content. A lot of mistakes that I find with agents that come across from using other platforms, should we say, is that they just use YouTube as a bit of a dumping ground for property tours. And although that is one strategy, it's not utilizing YouTube for what it is. It's a search engine. So you've got to give it content like you would do your blogs and content. Give informational content versus self-promotional content. However, I'm not averse to the slow way, which is, many months, many weeks. We're building our own channel ourselves, and we've been working on it since about 2019. And it's only now just getting pace. So you need to be in it, and we produce content as much as as much as anybody, if not more than other people. So just having that structure to for regular content. Lots of agents that I see haven't put content on their YouTube channel for about 3-4 years, like many of your blogs, 3 or 4 months out of date. It does go stale if you don't keep it up to date. Monthly videos, even week by, every 2 weeks is good enough to do that. There are other ways to run. Obviously, for those who haven't got the patience, and me included, I haven't got although I do say that we are generating a channel, it's not our only way that we generate valuation leads. And I'm going to share with you, I'm just going to click on this video because you can run these skippable ads on top of videos like this. So if someone watches this video, and in your area, for instance. So, okay, so this is the YouTube ad. As you'll see, the first 5 seconds I can't skip. Now I can skip. Okay. Um, so obviously this is a software trying to call out to me because obviously that's what we do. But the great thing is they won't pay for this ad. Obviously it's a 24-second ad, so they'll pay for the impression. If it was over a minute long and we press skip after 5 seconds, they won't pay for it. But because it's less than 30 seconds, they will pay for it. That's why we always encourage people to do a minimum of 60 seconds, maximum of about 90 seconds in an ad. So, if they press skip, you only pay if someone watches past 29 seconds or clicks on here, clicks on this link, that goes to that website, their website. They designate the website. Again, it's all done from YouTube. YouTube ads are all done from Google. So this is not the organic stuff now. This is the paid stuff. This is where you get in front of people where you haven't got the patience, maybe, or you can run organic and then have an ad, calling out certain people in Grantham, for instance. Thinking about study, come to our blog, consume some content on that blog. Will be an opportunity where you can have a chat with us. Similar to what Phil Spencer does. It's just getting people offline to, from online experience to offline. Obviously positioning you as the go-to guy or girl in your town, which is really, really powerful. So hopefully I've proven to you that obviously there's content on there. There's some fantastic agents doing some really great educational content out there. There's lots of mortgage advisors doing great content. There's lots of, not so much, I wouldn't say conveyancers, but introducers that are putting out great content out there, all for the consumer. So then Google picks it up, YouTube picks it up, and all of a sudden they start appearing in the organic reach. At the same time, that's costing time and resources. It's not costing much money. You're just putting it on there, obviously, over a period of time. However, if you've got like 150 quid a month, maybe 100 quid a month, you can go straight into YouTube ads or Google ads and basically run video ads right in front of people. But I'm going to share with you some of the audiences now. So I'm going to come away from YouTube. So back to Death by PowerPoint, or Death by Google Drive. So there's a fast way, which is what we like. We want results this month versus next year. However, we've got to keep an eye on the year because eventually we want to come off ads, and we want people just on the organic stuff. But it can be a bit of a drug. But you've got to have both, for a good 18 months, I'd say, or at least 7 months of really and you can also build audiences as well and stuff like that. Now, not to say that just because you've been found on YouTube organic doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get the business. So you've got to have this eye on the ball of the commercials and make sure that it makes sense. Make sure you've got a decent commission. Make sure you're not selling a house for 500 quid or £1,000. It's not worth your point then. You ain't got the money to do it because obviously the commission's not there. But obviously the higher the commission, the better, which I'm really, really, I know that a few people are pushing on that now. So hopefully we'll be able to, with this sort of thing, it's really, really powerful. So then we've got, let me just show you the rest of it. So this is our template for our funnel. Basically, what we do is we run YouTube ads. So we put a £5 a day budget. If someone clicks on our ad and goes to our website, we drive them through to a quiz funnel. So in this case, it was, what's the reason for moving? Yeah. um, what's your time scales and that sort of thing. So we were driving people to a funnel. Then obviously the agent contacted the person who filled out the information, so the home seller, and then obviously that went into the CRM. All pretty much automatic, really, to be fair. Now, obviously, don't forget, boys and girls, if someone presses skip after 5 seconds and doesn't click on the link and doesn't go past 29 seconds and presses skip sort of 6 or 7 seconds into the video, you don't pay for it. So it's great brand awareness. And of course, you get the side banner on the rest of it and all that sort of soft stuff. You can actually dictate what postcodes get your ads as well. So if you want to go down the ads route, which is what we encourage people to do, it's what we manage, and that sort of thing. And obviously, there's 500 hours. I think that's every content every minute of YouTube. But it's the audiences now. The audiences that you can target people like when you're running pay-per-click advertising or Google ads, is that you're getting in front of people when they click on that. Well, sorry, when they use Google. Within YouTube, you can basically get in front of people who have just been looking at Google, because obviously they're owned by each other. So similar to aforementioned platforms before. So this is our funnel again. We target homeowners. So obviously within Google search, Google knows who the homeowners are, who the tenants are, who the renters, who the investors are, because of the websites that they've just been recently on. So obviously, because most of these websites have Google Analytics, and obviously over that's almost 20 years that Google's been around in its current format. Running pay-per-click advertising since 2002. Really came into its own around about 2010, which is really, really powerful. Because obviously the advent of the iPhone, 2000, I think it was about 2008, 2010, somewhere around that. So anyway, I'm sure I'll be corrected on that. But it's essentially, it's there. We target homeowners in a particular area, in a particular postcode, and we run people to a certain page on our website, and it just works perfectly well. If we don't get any clicks, it hasn't really cost us much. If we get a lot of people skipping, we just do a money dance. It's really, really powerful. You're not paying for the impression, which is one of the beautiful things. Now we run YouTube advertising as well as Google advertising for a stage, and this is one this was a few days ago now, but it's the last 14 days. I think this was taken in December. But basically, at the top of the ad, this ad here was search. So this has been at the top of Google. Obviously, it's a lot more expensive. £3.75 a click. Okay. We're after people that want to sell their house soon as, not people that are looking to rent or people that are looking to buy a property. We're looking for people that want to sell. The bottom campaign here is a video, as you can see, the bottom video, top one search. The top one costs £3.75 a click. That was just a click. It cost us £17 to get a lead. So this is a valuation lead, not a buying or a tenant application. And it only cost us £12 in YouTube. So it's a little bit cheaper. It's good five quid cheaper in this particular campaign. So we can scale YouTube. It gives us the ability, and also you get the rub-off effects, boys and girls. You get people to see your face. You build that story. You get people to know, like, and trust. So when you go knocking that door, this is me knocking the door. Hello, I recognise you. Come in. You're already there, friend. As well as running organic and paid. So the beauty of it really is that it can be cheaper. Not everyone's cheaper, but the impact is so much greater if you're running YouTube, if you're running video alone. But if you run them on YouTube, educational content, face on camera, yes, face on camera, or do what we do, death by PowerPoint or Google Drive, show content, show stories, show case studies of, Elizabeth and Brendan. You just sold their house to having gone through 4 different agents, and that sort of stuff. So get involved in the emotional story. Facts. Facts tell, stories sell. That's what YouTube is there to do, help you to get your story across. So I hope you enjoyed this. And again, quick pitch. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please do give me a subscribe, hit the bell notification. Come live to you pretty much every week, if not a little bit more than that. But hey ho, we love what we do, and we love serving agents in helping you get your story out there. I'm going to put a free resource in the description or wherever you see this to further content. So if you'd like to click on the link below in this video, I'll put it up there and you can just have a look at this at your own convenience. So hope you enjoyed it. If, again, give me a like, drop a comment in what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and I'm happy to carry on the conversation. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care now. All the best.